Wrestling fans here in the Bowling Green area, again, I am unfortunately unable to announce to you a card coming up for your specific area. I do have a card to run for you in the Clarksville, Indiana area. That's not too far away, of course, just outside Louisville, over the river, in the Indiana side. It's a card on April 1st, which is a Thursday night, so those of you within earshot in Louisville might take heed too and stop by, see this card. You're going to see some outstanding wrestlers and some good names too. For instance, Thursday night in Clarksville, Baron von Raschke meets Wilbur Snyder. That is the top match, main event, 2 out of 3 falls an hour. This is sharing the top billing with the Kangaroos, a very formidable and outstanding tag team against Yukon Moose and Prince Pullens. Then you have girl wrestlers on the card, Linda Klein and Betty Dupree, and Don Fargo meets Bob Saber in the preliminary match at 8:30. So Clarksville, Indiana will be the scene, hopefully, of a lot of Kentucky pro wrestling fans who will take the opportunity to stop in from Bowling Green or from Louisville, as the case may be. Wherever you happen to be watching, pay heed and be out on April 1st, okay? And no fooling with this one either. Let's call in right now the matchmaker in the Bowling Green area, Don Pruitt.
Nice to have you. Thanks. Nice to be here.
Brought some friends along, too, didn't you?
Yes, we got a lot of nice guests tonight, and I know that one is well known here in Bowling Green. He's going to be with us, I hope, as our guest in Clarksville, Indiana, at the wrestling match there. And we do have a big card, as you told him, and I know that it's all interstate from Bowling Green and drive right through Louisville, right across the river, and just drop right off at the high school gym.
Good old I-65.
Right. So we're going to be looking for a lot of our wrestling fans down in there to come see us, Chuck.
Good, fine. Let's have Cecil come on in here.
Come on, Cecil.
This is one of the great names. Why don't you introduce him to all of our friends out there?
Well, really, we don't have to, I don't think. It's Cecil Blacksmith Pedigo. Cecil, how have you been?
Fine, thank you.
How long has it been, Cecil, since you wrestled in the ring?
It's been about 11 years since I retired.
11 years.
But I still wrestle in the gym.
Yeah. You stay in pretty good shape, I'll tell you. When this fellow shakes your hand, he practically crunches it all, too.
Soon be 70.
Soon be 70. What weight did you wrestle at?
Junior
Cecil?
Middleweight.
Junior middleweight. And you were champion at that level,
I had
too.
held the title about 7 years.
Well, you know, I'll tell you, if most of us at the age of 70 can look as trim and fit as this, we'll be in pretty good shape. Cecil, thank you so very, very much. Nice to have you with us.
You want to say hello to a good friend of ours, ex-wrestler there in Bowling Green, didn't you?
All right.
I'd like to say hello to my friends in Bowling Green, and I'd like to say good hello to Buck Lewis, a former wrestler down there, and all my friends.
Okay.
Thank you,
Cecil, thank you so very, very much. And we got one of our old favorites over here. Sunset, come on in here. And he brings his guns, too. Right. Hey, they better not be, Sunset. Nice to have you here.
Nice to be back.
Well, you know, I sort of feel out of place. You two fellows are all dressed up here in the Texas regalia. I guess, what is it you said? If they grow them big in Texas, big events in Texas, we're having one here, too.
That's right. We're having big events in wrestling.
Will you be in Clarksville on the 1st?
Yes, I'll be in Clarksville on the 1st, and my guns and equipment finally arrived.
Well, that's great. You're going to put on a little show?
Yeah, we're going to do some shooting there. I think I'm going to shoot a target off the bruiser's head.
Yeah, you don't need guinea pigs, do you?
No.
Because I ain't going to volunteer.
You're not going to volunteer.
All right, good. Sunset, thank you very,
very much.
Don, thank you so much for being with us, too. And you remember April 1st. Now, we have more championship wrestling. That's in Clarksville, incidentally. More championship wrestling coming along in just a couple of minutes. So you stick around. We'll be back at ringside to introduce the next match in just a moment.